Happening. Oh, that's why last couple times I was here last year it was one every call. That's the only spot I ever fished is right here. Yeah, what the hell did they spray in here? So it's this green everywhere, huh? They probably sprayed all the hyacinths that's on the edge.
Yeah, that's like $1,200 new. I got it for $5.
Moves the boat well?
Oh, absolutely.
What is it, 100?
80.
Alright, time for the old cold dew. I'm on the other side of the lake from where I started. The water has been sprayed and it's like really, really dirty out here. And the lake's been open about 3 days now, but it's been hammered every day, so fishing is definitely gonna be slow, but we need to try to find some good, better quality water. What's happening, man? How's it going? Not yet, no, I ain't found any clean water either. They're there, no, yeah, neither have I. I've been here a little bit, so we'll see. Yeah, there you go. Just follow the bass boats around all day, right? That's a good fish. Come here. Wow. I thought that was going to end up being a big one. I mean, good fish, but it's good. 3-pound fish. All right, decent one. That fish was ripping. Here's a little rig I'm using, a little 1/8 ounce Woo tungsten, a little weight stopper, and a June bug blue silver flash bitters magic wand. I threw pretty far out there. I mean, I've been beating the bank all morning and there's a lot of just dirty water. And that one I picked the worm up, felt heavy, and line just ran off. I'm fishing a new fluorocarbon, so and that fish right there in that fluorocarbon, that loaded up real well. It's a 7.3 Ducket Ghost with a Concept Z. This is just kind of I've had this combo for a couple months now. I enjoy it and threw a lot of jigs on it. I've thrown a couple different techniques on it, and it's a good just travel rod. Just keep it in the back of the truck and good for going around hitting all these different spots. It's kind of nice. The water over here is just kind of tinted. It doesn't have that top layer of green slime like the other side of the lake has. So pretty much just move to our left and button down a little bit and see what we can figure out that way. Right on. That's the pattern today. Get in ankle deep water and just start wading. Nothing like wet feet all day. I tell you what, can't beat that feeling. So there's some of that green slime stuff I was talking about. I mean, you can see how it's kind of been pushed over here and stuck to some of this grass out here on the edge in this corner. But we're gonna take a little walk right now. I'm gonna walk to this far side and fish off this little point here. It seems like this lake, they really enjoy sitting off those points. If they're not right on the point, they're usually tucked behind it on one of those sides. It's pretty much got that part of the bite figured out. But, you know, just a matter of sitting down and methodically fishing it. Look at that. Finally found another bite. This has been the cleanest line I've fished yet. One bite, missed it, but you know, there's a little bit of wood out there, a little bit of brush that you can feel pulling the worm through. I can't believe there's not enough. Like, I mean, there's guys out here on $40,000 bass boats in this pond. I'd be out there beating up that brush. Best bet is getting out there and fishing all of that brush out there. I mean, the best water is the deepest water. And one more fish, come on. You gave me a clue on that last one, I missed you. Oh, I wish I had the old GoPro going. I'm running about 5% on it, so I decided to turn it off. In the event I got a bite, I could, turn the camera back on, and of course, I'm reeling this 6-inch bitters wand back up, and a fish completely rolled on it, right on the edge here. All right. Oh my God, he ate it, man. Look at that. There you go. Unhooked himself. Well, there's another textbook bite. He's not bleeding anymore. Looks like he's going through a war zone, but it's another trickworm fish. So, number 2. Had to give the old Instagram update there. If you're not following the Instagram page, there it is, Bassel Year Fishing. I was bringing it right off the bottom, and he hit right off where the last fish that hit it kind of swirled on. It was a good, like, 3-pounder. You're fishing it so slow and so methodically. This rod's real sensitive. It's a good price range and really helps to feel a lot going on down there. We got another one. That might be a good one, y'all. Get up there. All right. We'll take it. Is that the next cast? Dude, why are they? I mean, they are eating the living crap out of these things. I mean, they're not just eating it, they're absolutely swallowing it. Another good fish on that wando, man. Next cast. Number 3 here, let's get him nice and released. There's a lot of wood down there, and that fish kind of wrapped himself up in that wood. So I kind of thought that was going to end up being a better fish. Whatever, I'll take it. I'll catch those all day. I ain't scared. It's good to get out and swing on some fish every once in a while, We go 3 for 3. It's never 3 for 3. That only happens in golf course ponds when you're on a legit school. It couldn't go 3 for 3. That's the old rig, though. Let's keep exploring, dissect this weed line a little bit more. You cast any close to me, I'm gonna cut that jig off. That's all they're really on, is all these little tiny points. I'm casting out and bringing to. That big one I caught was smack dab in the middle of that. Alrighty, y'all, back at the truck now. It was a pretty successful day. Turned out all right after we found some clean water. Slowed down our presentation a little bit and found a couple fish. That was pretty cool. It was actually clutch that we could catch 2 back to back on camera like that at the end. That kind of made up for the slow fishing. Catching a good fish in the beginning was nice as well. So yeah, this is Metz Pond 26, Fort Stewart. If you're gonna come out and fish out here, you need to go on iSportsman. Google iSportsman Fort Stewart. Sign up to register there. And you're not actually on Fort Stewart, like the actual military base. There's tons of training areas and ranges and all sorts of stuff that's out here. But this particular lake, you don't have to go through any military gate or anything like that. So you don't need an ID to get onto the base. You can just come out here, 144 West, I believe it is. And it kind of forks off 119. You just follow it there, and then you just start following all the back dirt roads here, and then you get to the lake. Enough of talking there. This is Metz. Pretty big. All the clear water seems to be on this side, but as the wind and everything blows in 2 days, all the clear water could be over there, as a lot of that crap gets blown over to the other side. I think out of the top 25 biggest fish in Georgia, I think like 15 of them were caught out of this lake. But the tournaments that are held out here are only taking like 14, 15 pounds to win. There's a bush hog right here, and I mean, there's grass. On camera is not going to do it any justice. I mean, there was grass up to my hips, just loaded around the edge of the lake. Everything's accessible around the lake for shore fishing. There's definitely not a problem for accessibility, but if everyone's paying $5 and you say you need money to run all this crap, then who's paying the guy to run that bush hog? Because that dude ain't been out here in a couple months. There's a ramp right over the far side off of the entrance road here, so you can put a bass boat in. No outboards, only trolling motors. And plenty of area to fish on the shore. Lots of kayakers come out here, lots of boaters. I personally just, I don't have my boat's down in Florida, so I just walk around the shore here. And I have a good time fishing. I always catch some nice fish. All of my biggest fish in Georgia have come out of this lake. Biggest fish in Georgia is right at 5.5 pounds, and I caught it in this lake in March of 2017 when I got here, after I was in Germany. And you're definitely gonna catch some of your quality fish, but you're not gonna come out here and just absolutely annihilate them. And the thing with this place, and why I keep going back to why it's mismanaged, they open it for every 4 day of the week, Every time the Army has a 4-day weekend is for holidays, Christmas, New Year's, Easter, 4th of July. So they open the lake for those 4 days. Now those 4 days, the lake is getting absolutely hammered. All morning, all evening, for all 4 of the days. There's not like an hour where there's not people out here. And it's just getting lots of pressure, lots of boat pressure, lots of shoreline fishermen pressure, guys like me beating the bank, whatever. And these fish just get wore out. They get lockjawed. For 6 months out of the year, they should do a lottery for certain individuals that are allowed to fish out here for 2 months at a time, whenever they want to fish, because it won't be a flood and infestation of people fishing for 4 days, you know. And there might be one guy fishing on Tuesday afternoon, one guy fishing Thursday morning. You know, 4 guys fishing Saturday morning, 6 guys fishing Sunday afternoon. So there's time spanned out, and it's not like there's 40, 50 people a day fishing the same lake, the same spots over and over and over again. The fish just kept, you know, they figure out, it doesn't take the fish long to figure out what the heck's going on, you know. So I think they need to kind of come up with a new strategy as far as opening, I'd say all the lakes, but especially this lake. If they want to remain Metz Pond, the trophy lake, or capital, or however their title is for this place, they need to start managing a little bit better, in my opinion. The water quality control is out the wazoo. I mean, that's gone. I can't believe the water quality here. And you definitely need good water quality for a formula for big fish. I just think that they can manage the place a little bit better, that's all. Hunting leases do it, where you get in a lottery and 6 people are allowed to hunt it certain times, certain weekends out of the year. They get certain days they're allowed to go hunt. They should do the same thing with Metz Pond here. Certain days you're allowed to go fish it throughout the year. Other than that, we were wrapping up the day. Y'all about to drive out. I'm kind of going to show you. I mean, it's a beautiful drive out here. I love coming out here. Just the drive is an awesome time. Awesome waterway. Not to mention, it's just a beautiful day today. You're way a ways from anybody. You got the birds and chirping. I mean, it's a good old country back roads, you know. Your vehicle's gonna get dirty as well. Not that I really care about that, but don't show up in a Mercedes-Benz. So you can see it's just a red top all the way back, clay road. So nevertheless, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, especially military guys, Army guys, whatever branch you're in, if you're heading to Fort Stewart and you want to do some fishing, hit me up, let me know what's going on. I'll kind of give you the lingo, spots to go to, what to throw, kind of all of that. You guys can also send an inbox to the Bass All Year fishing page. They're on Instagram. As you saw me doing there out on the water, I do tons of live updates, everything like that. Until next video, appreciate y'all tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed this. It was fun to go out here, and one last little hoorah for me before I'm out of the Army, and I was able to fish that lake one more time, which is cool. Hope you guys hit that subscribe button, subscribe to some more awesome bass fishing content, and as always, get out there, stay stress free, catch you guys some big fish. We'll catch you guys right here on the Bass All Year channel for another video. Y'all take it easy until then, catch you.